Give me a thumbs up, give me a heart, comment below if you are excited for Texting Tuesday on this beautiful, sunny March Tuesday morning. Here's what I find this pretty cool and flattering. I've now been listening to several. Oh, are we actually live? Come on. I've heard Texting Tuesday referred to in several different group mastermind calls and so forth, and I think it all originated right here, baby. So really good stuff. Really excited. I have several different things that I'm going to share. Several different scripts or strategies that you can use with different segments of your audiences. But before we get into that, I need some love so we can get the Facebook algorithm to let everybody know that we're live and we've got good stuff for y'all. So give me a heart, give me a thumbs up, comment below, and let's start this way. Let's start. Sloan, thanks for that. Let's start this way. Let's start by sharing a win. Share in a comment a win that you have, that a win that you maybe you just got a listing or a buyer under contract, an act of God, maybe, or you just got a listing appointment, or whatever it is. Let's share some wins in the comments, and then we'll get into to Texting Tuesday, and I will start the win parade. I had a great listing appointment yesterday. Very funny. Older woman, very feisty. Karen says a new listing coming next week. Right on. Very feisty, older woman. I had an appointment set, and this is a woman who's trying to sell her home. And she was very standoffish. Just put on a little charm, asking questions. And she's like, well, you're here. You might as well come on in. So I ended up getting a full tour, full explanation. To say it was a hoarder house is a gross under exaggeration. But what turned into, kind of standoffish and not really interested, blah, blah, blah. And this is a great lesson. So after the appointment, I came home, I wrote a handwritten thank you card. That's already out in the mail, went out in yesterday's mail. And I sent a video. I created a bomb video that I sent by text and email, thanking her for her time. And we have a follow-up to she's buying a farm in Puerto Rico. So she's going back to Puerto Rico later this week to finalize and close on the farm. She's going to come back, and then we're going to sell her house. James, a new listing being signed today. Right on. Sloan says we get all kinds, don't we? Yes, we do. We do. All right, come on, a little bit more. I need a little bit more engagement, a little bit more activity so we can get this algorithm pushing it out to more folks. Working on a condo listing seller is remodeling, sending him a video selling presentation. I love it. I love it, Jeffrey. All right. As I mentioned, I have several things I wanted to share today. Yeah, we're just going to get into it. I'm just going to dig into it. They're not even necessarily intertwined, but I need to communicate these things and leverage these ideas to my database. So the first idea that I'm going to run with is I have a segment of my database that is around land, interested in buying land. And I have several now, I want to say are 4 or 5 off-market land listings. And they're not listings, right? But there are people that have expressed an interest in selling. They're not ready to list right now. In fact, I had a call last night, 5 o'clock last night, with one. This one happened to be in my sphere of influence, but it's what made me think of this again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull up that segment of my list, and I'm just going to send them a quick text for Texting Tuesday. I can't remember what this is. I always PR land. No, Cumberland County PR land. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so pulling up a segment of my list here. Let's make sure we get rows of 100. I also have a land listing coming live tomorrow. Actually, I totally forgot about it. So let's see here. How many we got? 231. Holy smokes. Okay. Well, this should get some combos going. Okay, so I am going to we're going to tease some of these off-market opportunities. So I'm just going to say good morning, so forth. We have a couple off-market land listings available. Are you still interested? You know what? Are you still looking for something? Let me know. Thanks, Josh. Now, I want to keep this short. I think it's very important that you keep these short. The longer your messages, if you put links and things when you're doing texting like this, the more likely it is to not get delivered or go into their spam or things of that nature. So incredibly important to keep this short. But I don't know. I was thinking about trying to add in some more context. Land listings available in, I'm going to say in Cumberland County. Now I'm over Cumberland County. I'll take out the "Are you still looking for something?" Let me know. Thanks. So now we're under the 160 characters. So good morning, first name. We have a couple of off-market landing. Glad I read it. Always important, whether it's an email or a text, read it out loud before you send it or before you save it as a template to see if it sounds out loud the way it sounded in your head as you were typing it out. That's a little nugget that's worth a lot to you. So good morning, Josh. We have a couple of off-market land listings available in Cumberland County. Still looking for something? Question mark. Let me know. Thanks, Josh. Let her rip. We'll copy it. We'll send that. I'm going to go and there's a few more that I need to rip through here. So next. Shawnee Phillips. I got a I'm driving auto response. Okay, now, so we'll start get some conversations pouring in from that, and I'll go back through and show you some of those interactions and so forth. Now, the second one, and this one I'm pretty excited about. There's potentially some gold in this one. So this weekend we went pending on a property that we sold using our Home Boss selling system. Which, by the way, if you want more information about that, you should go to zerocommissionclass.com, zerocommissionclass.com, and check that out. It's a game changer. The unique value proposition we're able to make to sellers gives you a very definitive competitive advantage. Anyway, that property went under contract this weekend. What I'm going to do, I got somebody that already said no, not interested. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up all of the leads that I generated for that listing and give them an update. Now, there's two ways that you could do this. One is just to send a text message. I think I'm going to actually send a video message. I'm going to mix it up here on a texting Tuesday. Sounds fishy, somebody says. Ken. Oh boy, I can't wait to respond to Ken. But let's go ahead and pull this up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and respond to Ken, and then we'll do the. Somebody said, "Yeah, sure." Now we're getting some. Oh boy. So Ken. Not sure what you mean. I'm just going to leave it at not sure what you mean. I could have gotten a little bit. Could have gotten into it. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. So Daphne, I used one of your virtual boot camp strategies to get my buyer under contract this weekend. By the way, we're having our second ever virtual listings boot camp, the March virtual listings boot camp, starting tomorrow and Thursday. And if you're interested, there's still a chance you can still enroll and get access. You can go to virtuallistingsbootcamp.com, virtuallistingsbootcamp.com. I'll even do this. As a reward for being here with me live on Texting Tuesday, if you shoot me a private message, I'll still hook you up with the early bird pricing if you're interested. So, Daphne, I'm assuming, and you can confirm in the comments, I'm assuming you used the what we're calling circle prospecting 2.0, or was it some other strategy? Let us know. Inquiring minds are now curious. Anyway, back to the property that we went under contract. So I've pulled up this list of, we had 31 leads that came in off this. We actually have more. I need to figure out where those are. I'll have to figure out where those are. We have more somewhere, and I'll figure that out. But we'll start here. So I'm going to send them. Now, I could send them a text message, okay? And the text message would say, hey, first name, the property you inquired about at 101 Hill Street is now under contract. Just curious. Are you interested? Are you still interested in buying, or just a curious neighbor? Thanks, Josh. Okay, so how about that script? That's a pretty good script. Mike, if you can rip that script out for everybody. Actually, I'll just grab this and paste it here so we have it. I'll have to grab the other one too. But I'm going to take it a step farther. I don't know which one is accurate. I'm going to send them a video message. So we have with KV Core, it's integrated with what's called Core Video, which is just basically BombBomb. But it's BombBomb is the engine that drives it. It's just integrated directly into KV Core. So I'm going to go ahead and record the video right here with you live. And I'm going to use the Make It Big app on my phone. Make It Big app on my phone. I could also use my whiteboard. Okay. But I'm going to use the Make It Big app on my phone. And I'm going to put something, I'm just going to put 101 Hill Street. Forgot a T. Okay, so I'm just going to put that on my phone. I'm going to open my recorder. Hopefully this will work. I think we did it one more time or one other time and it wasn't an issue. I'm going to 101 Hill Street, Mount Holly Springs. Okay, So here we go. Impromptu. Oh, I'm going to have to hold on. Hold on. Nope. We're going to do a new one. Hey, it's Josh Schoenly with eXp Realty. I'm following up with you. You had inquired about our listing at 101 Hill Street in Mount Holly Springs. Just wanted to give you a quick update. That property is now under contract. We had tons of interest, like over 30 showings and multiple offers. So I'm just curious, are you still looking to buy in Mount Holly or the surrounding, or were you just a curious neighbor? If you could let me know either way, I'd appreciate it. Take care and hopefully talk soon. Super simple, super short, not really scripted. I thought a little bit about what I wanted to say. Probably helped that I typed out the text before sending. Two critical things. If you are using Bomb or Bomb Video or Core Video, give your video a name. And what I've been doing is if I'm sending a video 1-to-1, I name it like for Daphne or for James. And then I add what it's regarding. Okay. In this case, I'm just going to put regarding 101 Hill Street. Okay. And add a call to action banner. And if you don't have anything else to include there, do this. Questions, question mark, give me a buzz. And then if you do TEL : and your phone number, they can tap that call to action and it will call. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that until recently with BombBomb. Learn something new all the time. Let me see here. Hopefully this is going to save. Quick update and question for you about 101 Hill Street. Okay. Probably using LMK a little too much, but hey. Oh, come on. Is it not going to save for me? Come on. Well, doggone it. Let me pull up the comments to see if there were any questions, thoughts, ideas. And if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas, please pop them in the comments. Looks like we're all caught up there. Why isn't it saving? Oh, maybe it is. Looks like it is. Looks like it did. Well, let it rip, right? When in doubt, let it rip. So we're going to send that out. And then I think I had other leads somewhere. Well, I might have to do that afterwards. Let's pop over to the dashboard and start. Let's start engaging with some of these folks that are commenting back. Always looking, send the listings, but don't want to be bothered. Okay. These aren't on the MLS. Is there something specific you're looking for? By the way, so when someone says, I'm just curious, or, I'm just looking, a great response to that is, what has you curious? Or, yeah, what has you just looking? Okay, so take what they're saying and reframe that. So let's see here. Jason, it's taking a minute here to load up. Okay. So Jason says, I am right on. Have a couple, have 10 acres in Hampton Township, and then a few parcels in Newville from 1 acre up to 22. What are you looking for specifically? Okay. So we're just trying to play. We're just trying to play matchmaker or market maker, and trying to create deals out of thin air, basically. Monty says yes. What's the specifics? Couple different options. 10 acres. Township. And then looking for specifically. So we want to affirm their reply, and we want to demonstrate that like this isn't like a gimmick. This isn't some trick that we're using to get them to reply. Like we do actually have some opportunities for them, and then follow up. Have a couple in Newville that might do the trick for you. What price range are you? So in that case, asking for price range to see if we can match up on price. Let's see what other questions we had come in here. Always looking. I've already talked with Larry. Somebody asking to take off. Well, so we'll get to Brent here. Oh, Brent actually, we actually made an offer with Brent. It's kind of a low ball offer on another parcel of land. Have all options right now. 10 plus acres township, and then a few different parcels. So he actually, he's more of a long term. He's looking more long term, but he's not afraid to offer because we wrote up an offer. So Amy has to be taken off the list. So I'll be happy to take her off the list. We'll unsubscribe, and we'll unsubscribe from text. I tend, unless someone is really belligerent, I tend not to delete people, because what I found is oftentimes people come back. Say on a couple different options in Newville and what are you looking for specifically? I should have copied that that response because I've now typed it out several times, and I should have just copied it again. Actually, I'll copy it now once it populates in here. While I'm going through this, folks, anything to add? Any comments, thoughts, ideas for the good of the group here? So this one, I'll hold on things. Keep me posted. So this is someone, he bought an apartment building. I need to make a connection with him. I need to make friends with him. On Larry, I'm on the lookout for you. Thought I had one in Newville that would work, but now it's still working. That's another one that I've had, I've already had a pretty significant conversation with. Not interested at all, or just not now. So just letting Randy, so Randy had said no, he's not interested. Not interested at all, or just not now. Okay, might as well keep the conversation. Let's see here. So I think we're caught up until I hit refresh and it'll pop back up. So a couple of things here, a couple of comments. Yeah, Sloan. I mean, that's they're always going to say, we're just looking, just browsing, just curious, right? What has you just curious? What has you just browsing? What has you looking? And in many cases, they'll then open up and tell you why or what had them interested. James says, I need to watch every Tuesday, just what I needed. Right on. Well, that's what we're trying to be. And then what time does the boot camp start tomorrow, Jeffrey? It's 11 a.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow and Thursday, virtuallistingsbootcamp.com, virtuallistingsbootcamp.com. Let's see here. Newville, want to stay in Big Springs, any 5+ acre wooded. Yes, actually, a couple of them. I'll email you more info later today. I just don't have time. I have this, and then I have our huddle. But I'm gonna make a note to myself, Monty, land options. Okay, something that's about game lands, that abuts game lands. Okay, I'm not looking around here anymore. Oh, I'm gonna have to wrap up because I gotta hop on the huddle. Do me a big favor. If this was helpful, if this was valuable, please, please, please smash the like button, smash the heart button. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe and ding the bell, smash the bell, and please share this with others in our community, in your organizations that might get value from this. And remember, except on rare occasions, like when we're doing the 5-day listings challenge, these are always at Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. You can even put a calendar, put it on your calendar. Like they're always in this group or on my channel. And you can put it in 10:30 a.m. Tuesday mornings, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, and put the link in there, right? Always a good reminder. Dennis, I appreciate that. Everybody, have a great rest of the day and talk soon.